She was one of my best friends, and it was terrible just seeing her slowly, die.
One day I happened to look in the mirror and I could see my heart beating through my skin. Trying to be so much in control that it was controlling me.
It got to the point where it wasn't a part of her, it was her.
And it is. It's the portrayal of a regular person is so far-fetched and so unhealthy that I don't know how the commercials and the ads in the magazines and things like that can get away with it. It's just hurting our children, our kids.
It wasn't, like a topic over dinner that you discuss.
I was bombarded about it every single day practically. We always get in fights about it and stuff. I feel that images like Victoria's Secret aren't real, and they make young girls, especially teens, really have an idea in their mind about this perfect body and this perfect image. I sort of get uncomfortable when walking past Victoria's Secret, but yet I go in there anyways because where else are you supposed to shop?
I know when people say I'm thin, I'm going to see myself as still really fat and stuff, and I'm going to carry on and carry on and carry on. It's like an endless cycle.
Such an unrealistic goal to achieve, and so many girls are like reaching for that goal.
There's so many standards and stigmas around what a woman's supposed to be, not just in regards to her body, that they're starting to dictate what her body should be too.
And people shouldn't have to constrict themselves and make themselves look like the women in the magazines.
Everyone's a different shape and a different size.
Do you see the perfect hourglass shaped body, and I just try to ignore it.
It just makes it so hard to be perfect, I guess.
It's there's an expectation that you have to have a certain look, or you have to be a certain weight, or be a certain size. And it kind of hurts.
There's no way that a normal person could look that way. It's definitely not fair.
Either you're criticized for trying too hard to get the perfect body, or you're criticized for not trying hard enough.
Oh, well, if this person's wearing it and she's super pretty and thin, then I can be like that, but it's not the way it's supposed to be.
Boys kind of think of you as an object because they see this figure and they expect every girl to be like that.
Companies, they like to give off a sex appeal to girls.
Just the idea that somebody has to look a certain way for them to be a decent person or a decent human being, or be considered beautiful, or be considered attractive is outrageous.
That's not a real person, and those people have lots of people who do the hair and makeup and modify you to look different than you actually do.
It makes me feel like I can't be pretty unless I'm that skinny, or if I have that flawless of skin or that kind of hair.
I actually used to be in model and talent. I modeled for this one company. It was on a billboard and in some magazines. I don't think it's fair how they portray these people.
Most people think that you should or want to look a certain way based on how they see the models look.
Because they feel like they have to be this unattainable woman, and that isn't how they should feel at all.
Oh, I think the media needs to do a better job of promoting a healthier body for all.
And they should have like every size model, not just like one size.
It's been my way, it's been my coping mechanism.
Because I started thinking that no one would like me at this size. So I just wish I could lose weight.
Really hard because a mental disorder, you know, it's different. You can't just give someone medication and expect that they'll get better, you know.
Like one day it's great and the next day it's like I'm terrified of gaining weight.
It was horrible looking. I thought I looked good. You always do.
You can't surrender to them. You gotta remember you're the only thing you'll ever truly have. And no, I don't mean your body, because someday that'll go bad no matter what you do. I mean you. I mean the way your bright eyes go wild when you smile and how your laughter's so melodic it's a song. I mean the way your creativity is a compass that leads you to what you love, and you don't need any miracle cream to keep your passion smooth, hair free, or diet pills to slim your kindness down. And when you start to drown in these petty expectations, you better re-examine the miracle of your existence, because you are worth so much more than your waistline. You're worth the beautiful thoughts you think and the daring dreams you dream, undone and drunk off alcohol of being. But sometimes we forget that because we live in a world where the media pulls us from the womb, nurses us, and teaches us our first words. Skinny, pretty, girls soft, quiet, pretty, boys manly, muscles pretty. But I don't care whether it's your gender, your looks, your weight, your skin, or where your love lies. None of that matters, because standards don't define you. You don't live to meet the credentials established by a madman. You're a goddamn treasure whether you want to believe it or not. And maybe that's what everyone should start looking for.